everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Victoria. I'm back with another tarot card reading for you all today. Today's tarot card reading is going to be called How You Think They Feel About You. So it's basically the reading is about your assumptions about how they're feeling about you right now. Now you could be right, you could be wrong. So I don't know what's coming out under the pick of cards today. So I want you to choose your pile of cards today from your own intuition. So we'll have the first pile of cards, reading 1, reading 2, reading 3, and I will see you at your pile. Hello there to all of you who chose reading 1 today. And the card for reading 1 is this card of romantic feelings. So this is how you think they feel about you, okay? Your assumptions may be right, they may be wrong. It could be your imagination. But let's have a look at your tarots first. We'll do your oracle cards at the end. Just put these to one side. Okay, let's have a look what the tarot cards say. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We have the Star card. We have the Knight of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Okay. Okay, I'm going to say it outright, and I've got an overwhelming feeling here straight away. As soon as I saw the cards laid out like that, I'm kind of feeling that I'm kind of feeling at the moment that you're feeling that they're talking to somebody else. And this is what I'm feeling that you're picking up. Now, this is due to low confidence, low self-esteem, or the fact that even maybe a person doesn't communicate enough, if that makes sense. So I kind of feel like, okay, I'm getting that overwhelming feeling. I know the reading is called How You Think that you feel, you know, how they feel it about you. I kind of feel like it's like they may even feel that you don't like them, or that you're talking to someone else, or they're assuming there's lack of confidence here for some reason between you both. Now, I feel like that you know your person is invested in you, and you know that they should be communicating a bit better. So you're kind of picking up on their lack of confidence, or possibly even the fact that the communication between you is not clear enough. So I'm a little worried here during the reading that 1 or 2 of you, either you or your person, thinks there's a third party involved. For some of you, there may even be an interference somewhere, okay? This could be anything from friends interfering to exes interfering. So there are romantic feelings here. The Star card is here, and I'm feeling like you both find each other really, really attractive on a physical sense. Also, communication is great between you. You see the Knight of Swords, though, this is somebody who's ready for action. So I'm wondering if you think that this person has to do more on the communication front. And they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you here, but there's fear here. There's an underlying lack of self-confidence. What I'm feeling is you need to believe that your person has these feelings for you, and possibly it's like somebody's giving up, or you think a person's going to give up on you because possibly there's outside interference. I'm wondering if people are gossiping as well, or you're worried that somebody's in your person's ear about you, if that makes sense. But no, I feel like your person kind of knows what they want, okay? So I kind of feel like you're worrying for nothing about them, that you think that they've gone off you, or they think that you've gone off them, yeah. But no, I don't think this is the case at all. I kind of feel like there is a mutual attraction here, clear communication. But sometimes when I see the 3 of Cups coming out, it can be third-party interference, but it's also a card when somebody may be a little bit socializing a little too much. Possibly that's the maybe spending too much time with their friends has knocked confidence in possibly you or them, if that makes sense to you. Yeah, so there's a lack of confidence, maybe a little low self-esteem, but you've got the situation in the middle with the Star card and the Knight of Swords that's telling me that you both want to communicate, you both are finding each other physically attractive, I think there's a mutual understanding here between you both. This is a work in progress. There may be some misunderstandings between you, but I think that'll all be sorted out little by little. Don't get, I'm feeling really strongly is not to turn to friends, or your person shouldn't be turning to friends so much. More like communication should be with you about their feelings, how they feel. Possibly they feel like they can't open up and you want them to open up with you, but maybe they feel like they can't and you're turning to the friend. The person might be feeling that you're turning to your friends all the time for talking when you should be turning to them. Okay, let's have a look what else is under here. We have the card of illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Okay, so this is a card of illusion. This card's got the world on it. So this could be somebody who's abroad, or maybe someone who lives in another country, city, or you're further away. So this is why I'm feeling the communication has to be clear between you both. I'm wondering if you two, for some of you, speak different languages as well. Intuitively speak a different language, or sometimes words might be misinterpreted. You could have a broad connection, as I call it, or somebody that's a different kind of culture here as well. So there may even be a culture clash or something like that. That might be for some of you, obviously. But yeah, avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for true connection. I kind of feel like there has to be clear communication. It's like that's the key to this relationship, between the key to connection. I think mistakes may have been made because of communication problems. Possibly confiding in your person, be clear, communicate rather than confiding in your friends is what I'm feeling as well. We have the card of seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. There it is. Okay, so I'm feeling the third party interference could be coming from any kind of source. This could be a source of friends interference. I can feel the interference, but it can be like, you know, it's like, don't listen. I'm feeling like either your person or you shouldn't be listening to your friends for advice. It's like, if you need to sort this, you sort it yourselves. That's what I'm feeling. Clear communication is massively important here, because I think there's a mutual attraction, but it's kind of like sometimes your person or you feel like giving up because things are not straightforward and clear sometimes. And let's have a look at your message cards. I wish I had treated you better, and I pretend that I don't care, but in all reality your person does. I do see the Six of Wands in reverse, which was the first card out. This is kind of retreating when somebody lacks that self-confidence and that motivation. So that's why I'm feeling like there's mutual attraction here, but you've got to communicate to kind of get this connection either up and running or keeping it going. Okay, lovelies, that's a reading that I've seen for those of you who picked reading 1. If that resonates with you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and yeah, all those YouTube things. It's lovely to have you here on my little corner of YouTube, and I shall see you all next time with another reading. Take care till then. Bye bye. Hello lovely, welcome to reading number 2, and the card here was calling in your soulmate. So this is for those of you who chose reading number 2. If you're attracted to another pile of cards, there may be messages there for you. Also, if you want to watch the whole video, you're very welcome to do so as well. So let's have a look at your tarot first, and we'll put your oracle cards to the side and we'll do them in a second. So we have the 8 of Wands reversed. We have the Devil in reverse and the 5 of Wands reversed. I think I've missed a tarot card here. Yep, there's one more. Thought there was. And the 6 of Swords. This is a slow moving connection. I'm feeling here that communication is either delayed or lack of communication as well. There may be some obsessional behavior here too towards you. So I'm feeling that your person is kind of obsessed a bit about you. Okay, there may be some sexual lust going on, and I'm feeling very strongly that the communication that you want from your person is not the communication that you're after. It may be one of sexting, if that's the word, isn't it? Sexting. Maybe a person is communicating in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, or it's not what you want to hear from them, basically, at this moment in time. And I'm feeling really strongly as well. It's like, what's up with them? It's like, what's the problem with these people? I think you would like more of a sort of a communication needs to be different for you. And at the moment, I think communication is not what you're after with this person. Now, I'm feeling that maybe you don't want to hear from them at all. And it's like, oh my God, not them again. Not them, the way they communicate. And I feel like you want it to be a different kind of way. And this is what I'm seeing here, because the Six of Swords in reverse it's like things can't move forward for you both. So your person's got some sexual lust for you as well. I think you're aware of that. But it's just strange, because the Five of Wands is in reverse. It's all about harmony and making amends. So it's like you're kind of sick of the situation that you're in, and you think that your person is kind of sick of the whole situation. I don't know if you two started off with some kind of sexual connection here. It's like it could be one of a sexual nature that didn't or hasn't developed into loving feelings yet, or maybe you've been in a relationship with this person and this is all that's left, is what I'm feeling. And I think that that's a worry for you. That's what I'm feeling. It's a bit of a worry for you here as well. But yeah, it is a slow moving connection. Now you've got kind of stuck with the Six of Swords in reverse. Everything has kind of stayed exactly the same. Nobody's moving. No one's talking. You might have even blocked each other or not speaking on each other's messages. But I think that you'd like to sort it out with this person, possibly even, and your person wants to sort it out with you, possibly to make everything sort of harmonize. Maybe not get together again, but harmonize. Maybe even be civil with each other rather than what's been going on. Okay, let's have a look at your oracles. We have the Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent working on it. Exactly. I kind of feel like with this reading, you're going over and over the same situation over and over again. It's like possibly you try with this person or they try with you, and then I nearly said it all goes to shit, but I shouldn't swear. It's like you give this person a chance or they give you a chance, and then it all goes kind of wrong. Yeah. And then we have the card of 1111. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Do you know what I'm feeling really strong when I'm looking at this card, and this time might be relevant for you, is that maybe once upon a time you were like this with this person, or you thought this person was your twin flame. And you might have had a realization that possibly it's not, that maybe they weren't your twin flame, or maybe they're not what you thought they were in the first place. This is what I'm feeling with this card really, really strongly. More than the message here. I kind of feel like possibly once upon a time, this was you and your person. You maybe thought you'd found a soulmate or a twin flame, but I feel like it's gone down the line with this reading. It's like further down, and now this has happened. So I kind of feel like your person wants to kind of communicate with you, but there seems to be some kind of blockage for me. It's like it's like you can't live without them, and you can't live with them and you can't live without them either. And that's what I'm feeling with this reading. We've got, I know that I crossed the line with you, and I know we have a soul connection. Exactly. It's like you could be triggering each other off where there's there's something going on here. I think you're both obsessed with each other, to be honest, at times. More than anything, it's like an obsessional behavior. I think sometimes you both like each other. Now everything's got stuck 1,000,000%, and for sure. Nothing's moving forward with the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, because when it's the right way up, Six of Swords moves with the swords in the boat. So Six of Swords is movement, but there's stress with the movement. But because you're in reverse, now everything has got stuck. So bit in limbo here with this reading, guys. Frustration as well. First card out, communication going backwards, and frustration and delays. It's like you want to be more harmonious and everything to be more tranquil, this person, and it's not happening at this time. Okay, lovelies, that's the reading I've seen for those of you who chose reading number 2. If this resonated with you at all, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber yet, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye. Take care. Hello there, how are you all? Welcome to your reading, those of you who chose reading number 3 here. Give your relationship a chance. Let's have a look what the cards are saying. We'll do your tarots first and we'll put the oracles aside. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords reversed, the Eight of Swords in reverse. We've got some reverse cards here, and we have the Nine of Cups. So I can see here that there's some angry energy about, but I feel like it's more in the past than it is in the present. Queen of Wands is aggressive in reverse. So I'm feeling here for some of you who've had to either get sharp with someone or get tough with someone is what I'm feeling here. We have a Nine of Swords. It's like I'm feeling really strongly that this person or somebody may have upset you and you've had to get really tough with them. The Nine of Swords is reversed. I feel like it was a necessary thing for you to do, to sort of relieve yourself in a way. It's like there's been I'm feeling there's been a stressful situation for you and this person, and it's like it's gone on too long, and once and for all you might have just had enough of them. So, but I do feel that possibly whatever happened was for the best. It's like with the Eight of Swords in reverse, like you've been freed from a trap. Possibly you've been in a relationship that you haven't been happy in for quite a long time, or but there's a relief from a tormented situation here in some way. Stress was the name of the game more than anything, possibly even sleepless nights. I feel like possibly some of you sleep better, even though you didn't like what's happened or you don't like the way things have ended up. I'm kind of feeling like you sleep better. There's less stress, but I kind of feel like you feel guilty about something as well. Not like something you've done, just I'm feeling like you didn't want it to end this way. You didn't want to be shouting at someone or telling someone off or putting your point of view across in a harder way than you actually are as a person, is what I'm feeling. But this Nine of Cups here in reverse is kind of telling me you didn't like doing that because you're a gentle soul, and it's not in your nature to kind of be tough with people, so it took a lot out of you in some way. Okay, let's do your oracle cards. So I can sense here now that, you know, it had to be done is what I'm feeling. Something had to be done here. You've had to get tough, but I feel like it's not the toughness that you normally are in day-to-day life. It's a situation that's happened. It's freed you though. It's definitely going to, if it's not freed you yet, it's going to free you. Okay, we've got the card of surprise. You may be about to you may be about to be surprised. I kind of feel like this is with this card, it's like you've had to react to something that's what I'm feeling. It's something out of the blue you've had to have a reaction to for some way, but it's kind of going to leave you feel much better for it, if that makes sense. It's going to leave you more understanding of why possibly these things happened or the way it's happened. You might not even, I'm feeling really strong, you might not even know that yet. You might still be reeling from an incident where you've had to get strong and get tough. And I think you're going to kind, you know, that saying everything happens for a reason. That's what you're going to find out, okay, moving forward. Even though you don't feel it now, the way things have gone on, because I don't think deep down you are a tough cookie. I think you're quite a sweetheart, and I kind of feel like you've had to get tough, which isn't you at all. It's like, that's what I'm feeling. You've had to, you know, really put your points and get forceful for some reason here. Okay, we have the camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, making new memories. Exactly. Don't keep thinking over the fact that you had to get tough. And there's nothing, I feel as well, Spirit's saying there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. It's something you had to do for you to make things better. Okay, it's like it had to be done. This is what I'm sensing. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Your 2 cards here. I hope I will see you again sometime, and I love you unconditionally. Okay, for some of you, with these 2 cards coming out, you may have had to just get tough with a person to kind of put them in their place for some reason. But I think you hurt yourself more than, well, you've hurt the person, I'm feeling, obviously, because you've gotten tough and they might not have liked it. But I feel that you were actually quite soft and bit of a sweetheart down, you know, inside your heart, and you hurt yourself more than you've hurt them, is what I'm feeling intuitively. So I hope I will see you again sometime, and I love you unconditionally. So it's like there's no hard feelings for you, even though you've had to, you did it for you, is what I'm feeling. You've had to do things for your sake and for your benefit. Perhaps it's worked for you, or it'll work for you in the end. But it's been tough, is what I'm feeling. It was a tough thing for you to do. It might work, okay? So there's feelings there involved. I know that with this reading. I can feel it as well. Because there's emotion in this reading. There is. Okay, lovelies, thank you so much for listening to this reading today. I hope it resonates with you, and yeah, subscribe to the channel, drop that comment in the box, give it a thumbs up, all the YouTube things, and yeah, turn on the notification bell if you subscribe. It's be lovely to have you here on my little tiny corner of YouTube. Okay, I shall see you all really, really soon with another video, and take care till then. Bye bye.